If you recently used treatment for jock itch, but it hasn't completely gone away, then it's usually back because of a few common reasons. In this video, I'm going to go through the most common reasons that it's not going away or it's come back. I saw a patient called Dan recently. He was 29. He said he's had jock itch once a month for the last few months, and it goes away after the treatment, only to return a few days later. He said to me, "It's making me really self-conscious, doctor, because every time I change clothes in front of my friends and they notice a rash, they ask me what's going on." Well, rashes like jock itch are common rashes I see as a doctor, and that's why I'm going to cover the key things in this video. What is jock itch? Jock itch is also called This is a fungal infection of the skin, and it tends to grow in warm, sweaty environments and areas where there's a lot of friction. It's common and treatable, but it can go away and come back. Reason 1, you stop treatment too quickly. When I asked Dan how he's been using the cream, he says, "Doctor, I use it for a couple of days, it goes away or it looks better, and then I stop the cream." Then I said to Dan, "How many days is that?" And he said, "Usually 3 to 4 days." This is one of the most common reasons. It's because you're not fully treating the rash. Usually you need the cream for around 7 days until the rash disappears. In some cases, need it for a couple of weeks. Your doctor will advise you on the exact duration. So what was happening with Dan is he was using the cream, it was going away after a couple of days or getting better. He would stop the cream, continue his cycling, and that was his favorite sport. So he was cycling 3 to 4 days a week for a couple of hours, and that was allowing the ideal environment for a fungus to grow. It was warm, sweaty, with a lot of friction. So then the bugs, which have not been fully cleared away due to him using the cream for only a couple of days, have the perfect environment to keep on growing. Then the rash comes back a couple of weeks later, and then Dan gets frustrated, and after a couple of episodes like this, he came back to see me in clinic. I told Dan you need to use the cream for around 2 weeks until the rash is completely gone and you're symptom free. Reason number 2, you're not using the right clothes. Fungus loves damp, moist environments. I asked Dan what is he wearing when he goes cycling. He said he was wearing tight, non-breathable clothing, and he was cycling for 2 to 3 hours a time. This is creating the ideal environment for the bugs to keep on growing. I told him he needs breathable, light fabrics that allow ventilation. Never wear any sports clothes without having a chance to wash them first. I also told him he needs to always make sure he's wearing fresh, clean clothes, so never reusing a pair of cycling shorts to make sure it's a bug-free environment. He also mentioned that after he finishes cycling, he goes for a drink with his friends. And then I asked him, "When exactly are you taking these sweaty clothes off?" He said, "Only when I'm back at home and taking a fresh shower." I told him it's very important he carries a fresh pair of shorts to change into after he's done with the cycling. This prevents him sitting down for a long period of time in an environment that allows the fungi to grow. So quick checklist. Change out of sweaty clothes as quickly as possible. Don't share towels, and make sure you're using fresh, clean, breathable clothing. Number 3, you're using steroid cream. Steroid creams, when they're mixed with antifungals, can bring down the redness and itching very quickly. Often when I give my patients treatment for jock itch, I will use a combination of steroid and antifungal combined in a cream. So what happens with people like Dan is they start using the cream after 3 or 4 days, the redness is dropped and the itching is dropped due to the steroid. The bug is still there, however, you have a lot less symptoms. So this is why it's important to use it for the duration that your doctor advises to make sure you're treating the fungi that's causing the infection. What else is going on? Remember that not every rash in your groin area is caused by fungi. There's other skin conditions that could be at play, like eczema or psoriasis, for example. The way a doctor normally diagnoses a fungal rash is asking for risk factors, like how often you're doing sports, what are the skin conditions you have, and how and when the rash appeared. Fungal rashes tend to have a clear red edge, whereas eczema or psoriasis generally have a bit more of a diffuse spread pattern, and psoriasis can also show up in other places like your scalp and your elbow, so the general distribution of the rash also helps us. Next important clue, what other health problems do you have? If the fungal infection isn't going away or it's spreading, there might be other factors at play. If you're diabetic, if you're overweight, or you're immunosuppressed, this can mean you need longer and more intensive treatment. So in summary, I'm going to do a simple checklist of why your rash is not going away. Have I been using the right treatment for long enough? Am I using clean, breathable clothing? Am I changing and keeping that area as dry as possible? Am I sharing my towel or any of my kit? What else could be at play? Conditions like diabetes can make it trickier to treat. Am I sure it's a fungal rash and not something else? Do I need to see a doctor? When to see a doctor? It's important to see a doctor if you've been using the cream as advised and it's not going away, and this is so we can check you for other conditions like diabetes, or the area is becoming red, very sore, inflamed, pussy, which could mean you've got a bacterial infection on top, or you've started to notice the rash spreading or going to other areas, for example, your elbows or your knees, which could mean the rash has a different cause. Thank you for watching today's video and write your comments down below.